Hello, you're watching a Walk Somewhere review. My name is Michael and I run walksomewhere.com, where I encourage people to get outside and do something in the outdoors. That was redundant. But today we're going to be looking at a piece of gear, the Benchmade Griptilian in black and sand. I feel like I've somewhat splurged on this knife, but not really, because I think it's worthwhile. In fact, I calculated that if I use it for 6 years daily, that's 3 cents a day, which is not bad. Here's the knife for those who have been waiting to see it, because you're probably already considering buying this. And the point of the video in part is to show you the action of the axis lock. An axis lock, unlike a inline lock, uses a kind of piston mechanism that you'll see snap into place. When the piston's pulled down, the blade has free movement, and as such, it's very easy to open ambidextrously, whether with left hand or with the right hand, and it's very quick out of the box. Also, it uses a 154 cm blade steel, which is hard wearing, but it's not as hard as D2 tool steel, but that makes it easier for a amateur to touch up. So that's a nice thing about it. The black is not just for cool. There's also a satin version, but black is one, it's not going to be so reflective, if that matters to you. But more realistically, it's more rust resistant than a satin finish. This knife ordinarily costs, the MSRP is about $130. Most places sell it online for about $106. However, at KnifeWorks, occasionally they have a sale, and I picked mine up for $75. It was my replacement to Buck that I carried for 6 years and then lost recently. Why did I get this one? Amongst other things, I appreciate a sharp knife for a variety of uses on a daily basis. This one's very lightweight. The grips, hence the Griptilian name, they have a dryish feel to them. They're made of nylon impregnated with fiberglass. To most people's touch, that just feels like very lightweight but very hard plastic. In fact, some people who are unfamiliar with such things might think they're cheap at first, feeling them. I don't think so at all. They feel terrifically matte and are they're light enough that it puts the weight of the knife forward into the blade, which is how I like it. This is a Mel Pardue design, as noted by the gaudy but actually somewhat cool looking logo put on one side, and of course the Benchmade logo. But for my uses, I could care less about that so much as it's a very functional blade shape. It is the sort of knife I'd like for most chores and most utilitarian tasks, and for everything else there's a Leatherman or a Swiss Army knife. So there you have it. More reviews at walksomewhere.com. Thank you very much for watching.